Welcome back, guys, to Persona 5 Royal. Well, last episode, after battling and defeating the Reaper to bring our mentor's journey to an end, we return to winding down the remaining days before our Maruki confrontation with gym and jazz club visits. The final 4 days now await us.
Morning! By the way...
The big day's almost here. Well, we've done all we can, so now we just gotta wait. You got any plans today? You're gonna train up in Mementos, I'll join ya. I don't need to go. We should really go, man. We don't want to panic later because we're unprepared. You know what they say, no use crying over spilled soda or something. Anyways, let me know if we're gathering at the hideout. I'll be waiting. There is zero reason for me to go. Though I am interested in what the next gym will be. How many minutes do you reckon a day takes me now? I'm actually curious. We should be timing this.
Looking good.
You've improved a lot since I last saw you. Why don't you try training with this next?
This equipment.
This is a wooden dummy. It's great for martial arts training. You know, karate, Wing Chun. It is, you perform some kata practice moves and you'll develop physical stamina. You'll also be training yourself mentally by being mindful of the form and flow of your movements. Are you going to take anything? Import protein. I'm just gonna break my arms.
Well then.
Alright, you ready for this? You still look awkward doing this. Maybe it's because you just learned the kata.
Can I talk?
You can't just go full throttle from the very beginning. You need to build up your stamina first. Ah, it seems you train yourself both physically and mentally. I think my gains are 7 health.
Alright.
5 max SP.
Nice.
Alright.
5 and 3 from the protein.
Wanna head back?
Imported protein gains seem to be maxed out at that level.
Yo.
Working out of the gym's like getting me lots of stuff at this point. What is my overall health? Well, it's past 664. It's a shame. You made a crucial mistake at the very end. There's no way. My plan was perfect. You weren't able to see the flaw in your plan because you were only looking at your own perfect reality, weren't you? And that made you blind to the worst case scenario. Phantom Thieves coming for you. Well, that's a good bonus, yeah.
I see.
So it's a mighty. This is stamina, so that's
What do you want to do?
health again.
Hey.
So that should be Ryuji.
Oh.
How many days have we got left?
Thanks for coming in.
I think a day takes about 3 minutes. So mature. Water.
This drink. You know.
Sometimes when I'm making cup noodles, those 3 minutes it takes to cook feel like friggin' forever. But there's nothing I can really do to pass the time, so I just end up doing some light exercise. Then it turns into a serious workout. By the time I stop, my noodles are all soggy. I'm so stupid. What you gotta do is in the 3 minutes you can keep exercising, but you eat them while you squat.
This is kind of interesting.
Don't you understand, Ryuji? He's level 97 now as Ryuji.
Right. Thanks, man.
20 HP to fear his moves.
See ya.
Right, when do we do some fusion? That's the real question. I might be able to buy another imported protein in a second, by the way. I'm not even kidding, because the month's going to change, right? Yeah. I guess I'm just supposed to wait, right?
Okay.
Well, let's begin your workout. Are you going to take anything? Imported protein. Let's get ready to rumble.
Well then.
I'm just starting to get the hang of the kata, but you still look a bit clumsy.
Oh.
Good job. Let's keep it the hard work. Just Morgana riding it there.
All right.
Health by 7,
Alright.
SP by 5.
All right.
And yeah, that's the
Alright.
max imported protein gains.
Wanna head back?
8 SP total, 12 health. No crossword. I can't talk to you. It's gotten really cold, lady. There's even more snow than usual. When it's this cold, it's best to just stay indoors. Oh, it's you're repeating yourselves. Get out. With Valentine's Day only 2 weeks away, stores across Japan are battling for sales. Big department stores are putting out reasonable items to appeal to the middle class. However, there are those object to the sell strategy. There are those that object to the sell strategy and are calling for a boycott of these stores.
Hey, hey.
How about you? You think you'll be getting some chocolate? I think I should
write
save
something.
again at this point. At any moment, I feel like we could just get sucked into the ending happenings. Right, today it is a power fizz. Usually
What do you
again
wanna
then.
do? Hey,
What will he talk about this time in our adult chat?
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Sure, someone will be like, but no, he didn't take Yusuke again. No Haru either? Well, it's never good to spread out these kind of buffs, is it? It's always best to focus in. And these two just got the best
This
kits.
drink.
By a mile. Recently I haven't hated school as much. Before I kind of just viewed everyone as an enemy, you know. Oh, this is a repeat, right? Still sucks getting up in the morning, but coming to school isn't so bad now. That might be a repeat. Kind of feels like Akechi and Sumire have been thrown to the side. Yeah, their kits aren't that great. But then I might be wrong, to be totally fair.
Thanks, man.
It might be a lot better than you think. Or than I
ya.
think. We're in February.
Good morning.
Morning, Oliz. 2 days until the deadline. Our deal is going to be up soon as well. What will you do after that?
Sip.
I'm not obligated to tell you. That's not part of our deal. Never mind the future. Just focus on defeating Maruki for now. If we lose, a fate more humiliating than death will be waiting for us. I think the moderate pay and work are what fit me the most. Things are tough, then just forget about them. I don't have any empathy about that hero stuff, you know? It's old news now. We're getting tired. This is why we shouldn't overwork ourselves. This is how things should be. Right? Do you want me to work today? I've got to get my gains. I've got to get my gains. You think I need money? I've got 8 million yen. I don't know how much that is in British monies, but still quite a lot. I maybe have managed to get myself a year's wages. Maybe. You think 8 million yen is a year's wages in Japan? I don't know. Right. Well, maybe I should go and drop off my treasures. Can't talk to you at all, sadly.
Sheesh.
The New Year's crowd usually isn't this damn peppy. Just look at him, it's driving me nuts. It's February, why? I see they haven't given you any dialogue.
Yo. All right.
It's February.
I guess that's fine.
Okay, make that nearly 9 million.
Even though it gets dry in the winter, be careful. Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks for the tip there, buddy.
Striking weapons were developed as a countermeasure to heavy equipment, like metal armor.
Wow, why have you not given Ryuji good stuff? Oh, there we go, last hammer. Still worse than the hammer I've made. Vertical edge from Morgana. Grapnel. Yusuke has 10 Ichimonji. I think Yusuke does have a weapon, though. Oh no, maybe not. It's not that good.
That's
that's what you're choosing, you better not use it to pull a prank.
There. Yusuke gets a new weapon. These are worse than Makoto's. Haru's is a smaller gain. And Akechi is down, and so is Sumire. They didn't get much gear, really.
Alright.
Sense of protectors.
All right, which one?
Divine guards, resist dizzy, resist fear,
The air's
evade
dry,
less low.
so be careful when you're handling gunpowder.
Most of this probably isn't better than what my guys are wearing. Oh man, I can't recommend the yellow goat that came out at the start of this year enough. The way you reload it is so freaking cool. Can't believe I'll be able to get my hands on that model. Life is too great. It's a weird gun name. Let's go in. We are gymming yet again. Maybe our form will actually look good now. What do you reckon?
Okay.
How much SP do you think I gained over the last
Well
week?
then.
Nope. We never got good at this.
Oh.
All right. All right.
Nice.
All right.
I'm out of
All
imported
right.
protein.
Wanna head back?
I'm out of the good stuff. Well, we whiled away a fair bit of time between Mementos and everything else going on. It's already February. We got only 3 days to the deadline. Oh crap, what do we do? Called it. Calm down. I understand it's a tense situation. If something were to happen, it'd be tomorrow, correct? He hasn't sprung any surprises on you, has he, Olis? No, nothing. I suppose all we can do is wait. He really likes keeping us in suspense, whatever. Dr. Maruki decides. I don't think we're getting out of this without a fight. We need to be prepared for anything. You're right. We already beat him up a god, right? We could take him.
Yep.
Tomorrow's our last day for any last minute prep. Is there anything you still need to do? Do a crossword, of course. What the hell?
Hey.
I looked over the trivia.
Hey.
What'd she say? Looks like you finished all the questions on this page. What are you saying?
Hey.
There are no more crosswords? Oh, we did a lot of crosswords. Oh no.
Hey.
Today on The Counselor, we will be discussing how things like this are taken into account at schools. Stress and harassment are issues that affect not only adults, but children as well. Due to the violence and harassment by a teacher in spring last year, high school students have been meeting with...
Oh yeah.
That's why Maruki came to your school, right? It's kind of nostalgia to think back on. I mean, things are going so well, but... Morgana said I finished a while back. No, he didn't. He lied. I finished all the crosswords. I'm very sad.
I'll just add this.
This is a bad day for everyone. What can we do if I can't crossword anymore? What is life worth living? This isn't an ideal reality.
I see.
This isn't an ideal reality at all.
Hey.
You have some SP here, Makoto.
Hey,
Well,
thanks for coming in.
it's time to begin the possible final sequence. We'll see how final that
bad at
actually
all.
is. Surely we didn't have to go through a whole palace again, right? Maybe we do. What's going to happen next? Am I powerful enough? Once you get better at cooking, you'll start to be more particular about the tools you use. It's like wanting a kitchen knife that cuts clean or fits well in your hand, or a frying pan that won't stick if you don't use oil. At this rate, I'm only going to get pickier as my skills increase. Yep.
I feel a little more mature.
It's gone so late. I was nervous at first, but it's very homey here.
This is great.
I've also just realized I've never changed my skills up.
All right.
Thank you.
I never did sort them out in the end.
All right then.
We had 20 weeks of playing this. 20 weeks. And I never did it once.
Senpai?
Good morning, Olive Senpai. So today is the day Dr. Maruki is supposed to contact us. Are you alright?
No.
Oh, I'm fine. I've just had something on my mind. I need to think about it a little more. For now, we should get to school. If he's coming, it'll be today. I'm so nervous. Same. I can't focus on class at all. And how's that any different than usual? Shut up. I mean, I seriously can't today. I even tried. We'll handle it like always. You know it. Hopefully not with me going through a gambit that might get my blown brain out, but still. You've been so blessed with your cool composure. You're telling me. Olis, you're the one Maruki is most likely to approach. If that happens, make sure you handle it just as we planned. This is Olis here. We ain't got nothing to worry about. I know it's a lot to bear, but can we ask you to make the call for us if he does show his face? Leave it to me. Let us know right away if anything goes amiss, okay? What Maruki's next move's gonna be? Even I'm starting to get a little antsy here. Counseling office? Senpai, Dr. Maruki's supposed to contact us today, right? Well, that happens to something I want to tell you. Do you have any time today? Seemed like she wanted to talk to you earlier this morning too, so maybe you should hear her out. So what's it gonna be? Do you want to go see Sumi? Yes? I could check my carrots first. Be fine. Great. Shall we meet up first? Preferably somewhere we can relax and chat. So Leblan, sorry for all the trouble. I hope to hear from you soon. Your room? This is the first time I've invited a boy over to my house, so I'm kind of nervous. You've got a front room, right? Not your... I'm getting nervous too in here. Relax and chat, eh? But if you feel it too, I'll just get even more self-conscious. Well, I'll try not to let it get to me. Hopefully that'll help you too, senpai. You know the front room is for this purpose. I asked you here today because I wanted to tell you my decision. This is where Kasumi and I promised each other we'd be the best in the world. Pretty much everything in here is the same as in Kasumi's bedroom. The colors are different, but not much else. That's how it always was. Kasumi kept saying we should get the same styles, the same clothes. I mean, I'll say that. She really loved you.
Yes.
Yes, so when I lost her, I just went into shock. I can talk about it now that I have some distance from it, but before I was too... Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I'm grateful to Dr. Maruki. Okay, how do you mean? Well, he showed me it was possible to live my life the way Kasumi had lived hers. I ran away from who I really was, sure. But if I'd kept living as Sumi, I'd probably never have talked to you. I'd still be crying every day. Becoming Kasumi helped me come into your life. Because everything happened the way it did, I found ways to go back to being Sumi, one step at a time. I think I really needed that time I spent as my sister. That's why I'm grateful to Dr. Maruki.
But...
And that's why I have something to tell him too. Rather, I want to show him that I found a way to face reality. If Dr. Maruki sees how far I've come, I'd like to think it might give him the strength to do the same. Hey, that's the spirit.
yes.
I'll be the strongest Sumire Yoshizawa I can be. Red and blue equals... purple? Green! Yes, that's how it works.
This is...
my power.
All right.
It's a green tinge white. Yeah, it's more white, to be fair. Sumire's persona of an artist has transformed into Ella. It's got a green tinge. What are you saying? Thank you so much, Olizandri. If I hadn't met you, I'd never have found the strength to face myself. I hope we'll always be able to count on each other. That way, I won't ever lose myself again. We'll move forward together.
Yes.
Wherever you go, I'll follow.
Thank you for bringing me here.
Oh, it's gotten so late. Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you for bringing me here. It's your room. Veil of Sunrise, and the ability Masquerade. Severe physical damage to one foe 2 times. Oh, that's really quite good. Greatly increases chance of ally not being down when attacked is pretty good too. So Severe twice is better than Colossal once? He says, not really knowing. I'll believe it is. That's a high chance of critical too. What do I remove for this? I mean, considering she comes with the greatly increased chance of ally not being down when attacked, wouldn't Evade Curse be kind of almost not needed on her? I mean, I'll get rid of Sword Dance. That's completely the wrong choice. Whatever. I don't want to be stuck here forever thinking about it.
Ah, you're back.
Well, I know it's a bit early, but I think I'm going to close up shop for the day. We were so busy today, I ran out of all my ingredients. I don't even remember the last time that happened. Weird, huh? Sort that on the shelf. I see this as a fix.
Make sure you close up.
Anyway, don't forget to lock up. Tomorrow's finally the day. We've already secured the route to the treasure. No problems there. All we have to do now is wait. Sweet, we're gonna rot this shit. Yes. Oh, Oli-senpai, I wanted to ask you something. Has Dr. Maruki contacted you yet? Yes, he kinda has. Not yet, but he's definitely coming. He's made sure that I'm alone. I see. I suppose waiting really is our only option. You're right. If anything comes up on my end, though, I'll get in touch with you all. See you tomorrow.
My apologies for calling so late. This is Maruki, by the way. I'm actually rather close by. Would you mind lending me an ear? There's something important we need to talk about. And if you do intend to confront me, I believe there's something you have to give me first.
If we must.
Thank you. I'll be at the cafe shortly. See you later.
I caught all of that, just as we suspected. He knew he'd have to get a calling card. I have no clue how this meeting is going to go down. Hey, just make sure you keep your guard up, okay?
Maybe don't agree to any deals. It's finally time to face Maruki. You ready for anything?
Hey!
Maruki's finally coming. You mentally prepared? Let's go. I got this. However you respond to Maruki, I trust you. I know you'll make the right decision. Just basically ask me if I saved.
Sorry for the last-minute visit. How's Yoshizawa-san holding up? I've been concerned about a potential relapse, considering her difficulties with accepting this reality.
Sumire's one tough lady.
You know, I would love for that to be the truth, but people can't maintain their strength forever. So, getting down to business. I wanted to confirm with you one last time. Is there no other way to come to an agreement besides fighting?
We cannot accept this reality.
The reality I created may seem distorted from your point of view, but it's a reality where everyone is happy. If you just stay, you'll never have to suffer the pain of loss, or the pain from having people and things stolen away from you.
Like you have?
So, you saw what happened with Rumi. I'm not the one who suffered. She is. But she's still living a wonderful life right now, in this world you call a distorted reality.
But she still doesn't remember you, right? And you're fine with that?
She may not be in my life anymore, but at least her own life is a happy one now. I'm not just doing this for Rumi. I want all of you to live just as happily as she is, but for Rumi's happiness to last, I have to move on. After all that's happened to her, to me, I just can't drag her into it.
Doc.
My stance will not change. Strange circumstances have led to my gaining this power. However, I now recognize it as being wholly inevitable. This is something only I am capable of doing. I promise. Every person alive will be happy in the world I create. So, let me ask you the same. After really considering every option, do you have any doubts about your views?
What do you mean? Of course there's some doubts in there, but you know it's right.
I suppose it's more accurate to ask, do you two gentlemen have any doubts? You're here, aren't you, Akechi-kun?
Akechi!
You caught me.
Oh, it was just a hunch. This issue doesn't only affect you, Akechi-kun. This involves you too.
Okay, Kenchi's involved as well. What is the other person? But of course he was going to be there. He was not going to be here. Not him to just stay out of it. Akechi's involved?
What do these two have to do with...
The relationship you two share is very unusual. A detective and a phantom thief. Despite being enemies, your relationship isn't based on hatred or ill will. That's why I found it so tragic when I learned what happened in Shido's palace.
You bastard! So, my final enemy is a puppet version of myself.
Say, didn't you regret how things ended with him? You two came to a deep understanding of one another. Yet you had no choice but to leave Akechi-kun to his fate. That's why I created a reality where you two could have a fresh start together.
After all this, that's what you have to say. Seriously, you really are.
That would mean the Akechi in the real world is...
Get what I'm saying? I genuinely didn't want to tell you like this. I didn't want to make it seem like I'm holding him hostage. But no matter what you may think of me, I just want you all to accept this reality and move on with your happy lives.
And that matters how, exactly? Don't tell me you think dangling my life before us is going to have any impact on our decision.
Of course he knew. I guess he would have known. We're the only ones who hadn't got a full-on confirmation of death, apart from the signal. But that was said as well for something else. So you knew?
Well, I lacked conclusive evidence, but after I fought against you all, I had a gap in my memory that ended with meeting up with him again. There were also the cases of Wakaba Ishiki and President Okumura. Of course, I'd find all of that suspicious.
I see. I had a feeling the truth of the matter still wouldn't dissuade you, Akechi-kun. But how about you? You think dangling my life before us is going to affect our decision? That's what Akechi-kun said a moment ago. If that's how you see it at this point, I'm fine with it. But I'm still going to ask you, one last time, will you accept the reality I create for you? You were the guiding light to my research. You showed me the way so I could make my dream into reality. I have nothing but gratitude for you. Not a single ounce of ill will. That's why I wanted you, of all people, to understand. Perhaps I shouldn't ask you for an answer on the spot like that. I'll be going now.
Yep, you forgot something.
That's right. I've heard you're calling. And about my question. Let's do this. I'll be waiting in the palace tomorrow. Just as I promised. If you still haven't changed your mind by then, we'll meet there. But if you don't show, I'll take that to mean you've accepted my reality. See you.
What are you gonna do?
I'd like to speak with him.
Akechi. Gotcha. I'll leave the decision up to you. Let me know when you've reached an answer.
I will carve my own path for myself. I refuse to accept a reality concocted by someone else, stuck under their control for the rest of my days.
Are you sure? He's completely sure. Oh, I get it. That's like fully on brand for Akechi. He'll stick to his principles, be they to murder people or to do this or do that. He'll do what he wants, his own justice. Yes, it's totally on brand. I think I'll dot him as I'm just listening.
All you have to do is stick to your guns and challenge Maruki. Or are you really so spineless that you'd fold over some bullshit trivial threat on my life?
No, I won't fold. You don't want me to say this. You want me to... You want me to be the rival that you trust. You want me to hold your same fort.
Then you already know what needs to be done. I want to hear you say it aloud. What do you intend to do?
We fight against Maruki and win. We'll return to the original reality. But Akechi...
I won't wait a moment longer. Answer me.
We're stopping Maruki.
All right. I'm relieved to hear it. I will never accept this form of reality. I'm done being manipulated. Let's go back to our true reality.
So you're combining Loki and Robin Hood.
This is great. I feel so alive. I'll sow chaos as far as the eye can see. All
like
right.
Dark Robin Hood. Hero Ward, in fact.
What's a life worth in a reality that was cooked up just to satisfy someone else? I say none. We have to win this, no matter what.
There's no going back now. Ingenious Spirit and Rebellion Blade is learned. A colossal almighty damage to one foe, highly effective if foe is downed. May decrease SP cost of allies' support and almighty skills by half. Pretty cool. What do I put that on instead of? Attack Master, yes. Rebellion Blade is learned. Highly effective if foe is down, so extra damage as well. Not that we're going to have that opportunity, really, probably.